What's up, Peak Timers? It's Lamborghini Aventador Day. Let's open up some new ones and compare to some other ones. And we'll start it off with our brand new Hot Wheels Elite 64. This is the Liberty Walk Aventador, which has some moving parts and pieces on it. This is part of the new Elite 64 series. We've seen a few different really cool ones from them. We're starting to get a few more. So we're gonna go ahead and open this one up completely right here. And right off the bat, when I take it out, you can see the little back window piece for the engine just came off. We'll just put that on for a second here and just have a quick overview of what the car actually looks like. And I'm impressed so far. The quality of it is amazing. I really like this color as well. It's like a metallic bluish color right here. The wing itself is plastic though, so that's a little bit surprising. I thought it might have been a metal wing, but I think the wing comes off and it removes. There we go. So there's our removable wing. It actually looks really good without the wing as well. So that's kind of interesting. You can decide if you want that wing off or not. If we look at the front end right there, very Lamborghini Aventador-esque right there. I mean, obviously it is. The mirrors themselves, they're metal, they're hard, they're not flimsy at all. The base is metal. We got the real riders on there, even the small tires on the front and then the bigger ones on the rear, which is interesting here. So let's have a look at some of the pieces that remove. So obviously we do know that removes, and we do know our back engine piece removes, and then the back bumper piece right down here, that will snap off completely. And then check that out. That is so cool. We have our exhaust right there that you can see. That is a very, very cool touch. So you can have this like as a nicely exposed Aventador and display it. And then we have our three pieces here, our back rear window for the engine, we got the spoiler, and then our rear bumper. Let's go ahead and put them back together and we can kind of get an idea of how this works right here. So we'll take our bumper piece and we'll just slap that right back in. We'll take our spoiler and that goes into two little holes right there. We can put that in. So you can even display it like that with the exposed engine if you want to, or we have our engine bay cover right here and we'll go ahead and slap that on. But wow, that's really cool that we have the removable parts and the detail. It's pretty good value. I mean, this is a $20 car, so it's pretty detailed for what you get for a $20 car. So next we can do a pretty good comparison with the Mini GT variation. This is also a Liberty Walk one, but it's a little bit different of a Liberty Walk kit, but we can still get a good comparison. Let's go ahead and open this one up. All right, so we take this one out fully, and I like the two-tone on this one. I like that black paint on the top with our color on the bottom, and then we even have the black painted on the front bumper right here. Quality-wise, I mean, it's definitely on par with the Hot Wheels for quality. So we got the nice metal base, we got the metal top and all that, but this is definitely a different design of a car. So let's have a nice look around this. The wheels look really, really cool. They suit it nicely. The front end design, very, very cool. Like, just something about Mini GT with their fine details. They're just able to get so nicely done on these 1 in 64 scale cars. The only thing is the mirrors I'm not a huge fan of, because the mirrors are always like that moving. So if you accidentally pick up your Mini GT by the mirrors, you could break those off very, very easily, but that's a little bit of a nitpick. Otherwise, they are fantastic cars. Look at the detail on the back, that rear diffuser, even the license plate. And this kit is very, very nice. Let's actually grab both of them so you can see them side by side here. So they are different Liberty Walk kits, but still very comparable in detail. Just super, super nice cars. I think the paint on the Hot Wheels variation is better. It's a nice, more metallic paint job on there, where it's a little bit more flat on the Mini GT variation. But with the moving parts on the Hot Wheels one, that is definitely a positive as well. We don't get any of that on the Mini GT, but still two excellent looking Lamborghini Aventadors. Lots more Aventadors to look at. Let's have a look at the three that we have on our turntable here. First, we'll go with the Super Treasure Hunt variation of the Lamborghini Aventador. I can't remember the exact year release this was for it, but it's a pretty collectible car. We got the Spectra Flame paint job on here in that kind of candy apple red. I'm not a huge fan of the rear wheels. You can see how much they are indented on here. So you can see how we have, like, you can see the body on here. They don't stick out very nicely. So that's kind of a downfall in it. There's our TH logo on here though, but a very, very collectible one. This is probably going to be our most valuable one that we look at just because it is a super treasure hunt, but still nonetheless a great looking car. We'll go ahead and put that one back. We'll grab the next one on the turntable that turns around right here. This one is the SVJ Roadster, and this one is from Mini GT. Look at the color on this one. Does that not look amazing? You see the SVJ on the back. Look at the detail that we have on this one as well. The nice lights, the soft mirrors on there as all the Mini GTs have. The wheels are just perfectly done for this one. This is just such a good looking car. It's one of my favorite castings from Mini GT. I think they've done this one just absolutely perfect. And then we do have another Liberty Walk Aventador right here. So similar to this one, but this one is more on par with our Hot Wheels formation. So you can see the big spoiler on the back. So this is more of an even comparison because I believe they're the same kits. So if we look at those ones side by side, I don't know, you guys tell me, which one do you think looks better? I mean, it's all about also color and the detail and stuff like that. I think they've both done a great job. This one, it's got more of a crazy paint job from Mini GT on there, but I think the actual paint itself on the Hot Wheels one's still very, very nice. But I don't know, they're both pretty cool. You can see the front hood, they're a little bit different. They've got the indentation on the Mini GT one. It's just a little bit more plain on the Hot Wheels formation. Just two great looking cars though. I mean, the Liberty Walk kits on Aventadors I think are just so spectacular, so cool. We'll go ahead and throw that one back on our turntable. We'll grab a couple other ones that we have right here. This is the Aventador Miura Homage in blue, and I believe this one is the Kroger exclusive color, if I'm not mistaken. They did have the standard red one, then they had this blue one that came out, which I think looks amazing. It's one of my favorite colors for the mainline variation, the gold wheels on there, and it's even got the gold trim on the bottom, and it's got the tiny writing of Miura Homage. You can barely see it though, but I think this casting looks great in its mainline formation. We'll go ahead and we'll throw that one just right here on our Hot Wheels side. We'll have a look at a premium Hot Wheels variation right here. This one's in a matte black, but it's a great looking color. I love the matte finish on here. It's just a very stealth, very Batman-esque right here. And then we've got the wheels in the back. You can see they've also done with the premium ones. They've got it too indented right there. You can see the body line so it's just like the Super Treasure Hunts. I just don't know why they did that with the premium variations. I feel like they could have just expanded the wheel tires out a little bit more and it would have been a lot better. But nonetheless, the casting itself still looks great. We'll go ahead and throw that one up there. And then the next one we'll grab is a Mini GT SVJ. This is the coupe, not the Roadster variation, obviously. This one in a great color though. Love the green color on this one. The blacked out wheels on this one looks really good. Look at the detail on the front end. Just Mini GT just does it right for the looks and the detail. They just do such a fantastic job on their castings. Even look at the rear, the way the spoiler is, the rear trunk cover and all that just looks great. And I mean, this color, again, it's got to be one of the best colors for the Aventador. What do you guys think? We'll throw that one right down there. And our last one that we'll have a look at today is our yellow Hot Wheels Aventador. This one is a mystery one. So this one is actually quite rare, quite valuable. It's a harder one to find. And you know, yellow is my favorite color, so I had to add this one in. It's kind of a metallic yellow, kind of shines in my lights right there. The blacked out wheels look fantastic on there. Same type of detail. And the wheels, you can see they're not as indentated as the ones with the premiums on there. So the way that they've done it on the main line's a little bit nicer on the wheels in the back. But nonetheless, such a great looking car. But this new Hot Wheels one with all of our removable pieces and parts on there. As I drop our bumper here, we'll take the back cover lid off. I mean, just look at that, fully exposed. Just a really cool release from Hot Wheels.